We are basically checking out if that is true, if we can find any presence of this. So once again, do not raise your weapons against them. Well, we're just gonna talk and have a look around. Now follow the road, clear all the compounds. Make sure that is not the case and return back to FOB. As I said, Bertha will be securing. So once we get there, they'll make sure that the surroundings are clear and then proceed inside of the, then Anton will proceed inside and make sure that everything is secure inside. Not fire until fired upon. And once again, do not raise your weapons. Anything to add, Lambo, honey?
Nope.
Hey,
Okay.
excuse me, I have a little question.
Yes.
What if we see armament, but they're not yet shooting at us? Can we then raise our weapon in case
Nope. Nope. We are in territory where it's normal to. We're basically in America where people can have weapons.
Basically in America.
You heard it here first.
Good
Afghanistan is
stuff.
America.
No, that'd be
Or
too
only if they raise their weapons against you.
So if they're taking aim, then we can
Afghanis
fire.
are more advanced.
Nope.
Oh,
You
you
only
only
fire when
fire
fired
when
upon.
If you get a
That's
headshot, then you can fire.
not realistic.
If the guy has
Continue.
a vest on him, can we fire?
If they have a vest, well,
Thank you.
yeah, that's kind of a terrorist
Well,
thing,
it's
but
like
yeah.
the Marines, they fire
Yeah, you
first
don't
and
need a
ask
flashlight
questions
really.
later.
What if we
that's
open a
racist.
house with a guy in it and it has like a full-on armory in there? Is that like
Then we
fire?
have found the
to wait.
compound and we will secure it.
No, you're taking away Second Amendment rights.
Make sure that everyone has zip ties, and yeah, be safe.
Question:
Any
do I need a
questions?
zip tie? Oh, do I need zip ties?
I only have cable
Like
ties.
they're quite
Dude.
underused.
I keep
No,
cable
you
ties.
probably
Please no.
have some on you anyway, though.
I can't. I don't have any on me.
Dinky
now.
bastard.
Okay, so squad leads, get your squad set up and then get ready to move out from the eastern gate.
I only need to go into the arsenal to get my stuff.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
all that.
Does everyone have at
Yeah,
least
stick
one
to the
cable tie on them?
Okay.
No, I think so.
I am with you,
Start
Robin.
on-
apparently.
It's
start
not-
off on,
Yeah, I'll start
missions
moving.
actually again.
Okay,
I am a
East
specialist today,
Yeah, I've seen.
specializing in specialty.
I really like that the command squad has a fucking guy in ghillie.
I am stealthy.
Yeah, we are not.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, he's going to be doing his thing, and we'll just be.
Well, but you'll also kind of have to keep an eye out on him.
I'll be
Yeah.
down. You guys won't see me.
It's like
Yeah, because you're in ghillie.
I can't tell if Steve's dead or just a bush.
I'm gonna get my arsenal set, so I'll be. Where do you want to meet? Where are we meeting up?
East gate.
We're on the frequency 100, yeah.
Well, technically we should change because that's the base frequency. So we'll just go to 99 or something.
Okay.
I think I also need zip ties.
I've got one with me.
Yeah, also.
HQ, this is Bertha.
He was going AFK for a few, but yeah.
Well, I just wanted to ask, when will this base finally get a functional gate?
We don't have the money for that since World War II.
Check. Yes, Steve, we're going to switch to 99. Roger that.
Anton, where are you?
We're at the barracks area, ready to move.
Well, I told you to move, meet up at the gate, the eastern gate. When everyone's ready, you are free to proceed. We'll have Bertha at the front, securing the surroundings first, and then Anton following.
Can you repeat that? You want us to secure the surroundings first?
Yes, you are going to be up front, first squad. Anton will be following you, so you can secure the surroundings first, and Anton move into the compound once we're there.
Copy that. Do you want us to move out now?
Yes.
Copy that. Robin, I'm gonna take Bertha and push past the compound and set up at the intersection.
Copy that. Everyone hold, we just lost someone.
Gustafsson is down.
Command, can we have a Zeus heal? Just pretend like nothing happened. Yeah, we can continue again.
HQ, be advised, I don't see an entryway at this at the western side of the compound.
Could always make one.
Negative, we're not gonna make one. We're just gonna look in the surrounding first and find the entrance.
Be advised, Bertha is setting up a 360 now.
Copy that, Anton, get ready to go in, but don't go in yet.
Be advised, I also see no entrance on the south side.
Careful for the car coming in. One of my guys just also spotted someone laying down on the roof on the far end.
Yeah, Bertha says the same thing. He might be dead, he might be blitzed into the wall. Might want to check that out, Anton.
Have we got permission to move in yet, Robin?
Yeah,
I mean,
you can move in. Command, this is Fritz. Command, this is Fritz. We have an injured civilian here. Are we to do anything? Copy that. Bertha, do you have your medic available to check out that civilian?
This is Anton. We've arrived at the entrance to the compound. There's a dead civilian just outside it. We're moving in now.
Copy that. Yeah, confirm with caution. Bertha, did you read me?
Repeat last.
Okay. Did you send your medic to go check out that injured civilian?
What, the one to our northwest or?
Northeast at the compound, walking around, limping.
Can do. Yeah, medic is en route.
Bertha, did you also have anyone with EOD?
Wait one. That's a negative on EOD in Bertha.
Copy. This is Fritz to all squads. We just had a guy here come up to that car to our west and picked up an AK from it.
This is Anton. We're almost done in the compound.
Fritz, this is Bertha.
This is Fritz.
Injured civilian has been treated and is now on his happily way again. Shot.
I am not sure, Command. Heinrich, I do apologize.
Anton, search complete. Heading out now. Nothing to report. There's like 5 civilians in here. All buildings are empty.
Copy that, then regroup with Bertha and then we'll move out to the next compound. We have one guy to our west on the hill. He keeps aiming his AK, so we have our eyes on him.
Bertha has eyes on him.
Heinrich to Fritz. Anton has cleared the first compound. They found dead civilians, but nothing else of importance. We'll be moving on if you don't advise anything else. Copy that.
Bertha, do you want to slow down? My squad isn't even back on the road yet.
We'll go slow walk.
Bertha, can you slow down a bit so that Anton can regain some stamina?
Will do.
With the truck moving in our back.
This is last.
The truck that we designated, a man just got in and drove away with haste.
Alright, copy that.
Make sure that everyone also keeps drinking.
Be advised, car incoming.
Copy that. Same deal as before. Bertha, find a good position to cover the entrance and such, and then Anton proceed after that with clearing the compound.
Bertha copies. We'll probably set up at the next
Maybe
intersection
scouts?
again, so Berta will push past the compound.
Copy that. Anton also copy.
Anton copies.
This is Fritz to both squads. We have individuals to our northwest on the hill. One has an AK. Just be watchful.
Ready for orders. Solid copy. Solid copy.
This is Fritz to Heinrich. We are arriving at the second compound. We'll proceed. Other than the dead civilians and the man with the AK, negative. You repeat
Civilians
last?
were, they were calm, sort of just walking around minding their own business.
Berta's setting up right now.
Copy that. Once Berta's ready, Anton can proceed.
Yeah. Berta's set.
Copy, Anton, you can proceed.
بجنگ حاضر. دستور منتظر.
Another car coming in from the southwest.
This is Anton. Compound is clear. We've got some special plants growing out back though.
They got the weedies.
They do.
This is Fritz Heinrich. This compound also seems clear. All Anton had to report was that they found some special flowers.
These fires, we have a civilian car stopping at the crossroad.
Now, do not raise weapons if they don't do anything. Anton, can you answer command on that?
Sorry, say again?
What were the civilians up to?
There are no civilians in this compound.
Heinrich, did you read? Copy, then we'll proceed, same formation, up to the next compound. Copy that, both squads. Next compound might be hostile. Be at the ready. Do not raise arms.
Understood.
Berta, you read?
Bertha copies. We're observing an individual next to a car.
Copy
Got
that.
out.
Anton, group up with Berta and we'll be moving.
Be advised, Bertha has eyes on a civilian next to a car with a red cam light.
Copy that. Berta, what's the sit rep on that man?
Wait once, I've sent a guy out to try and talk, but civilian is unresponsive. We're gonna be moving northwest.
Copy that. Be ready, it might be a sign for something. Command, we just encountered a civilian carrying a red cam light. He approached us and is now running away. What do you advise? Copy that. Both squads copy that.
Bertha copies.
Yep, you got that.
Okay, then we can proceed.
Be advised, Bertha does not have an EOD specialist, so if there's a mine here, then we're fucked.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
I was about to suggest sending someone with an EOD to the front. Anton, can you send your EOD person to the front of the pack?
Sacco is on his way.
Copy that, Berta, hold for now.
Alright.
Okay, whenever it's ready, we can move out again.
Copy, I'm waiting for the minesweeper. The minesweeper needed a drink first, so be advised, the red cam light guy ran to the hill on the northwest.
Yeah, Steve is watching with a sniper rifle.
Be advised, Bertha has eyes on multiple people on the roofs.
Copy that.
وزير بجان خزير فهميديم وسبات
We have 2 cars coming in from the south.
فهميدم فرمان گرفتا اتكابا بوكيات
I think.
On squads, we have 3 cars now standing still behind us.
Bertha copies.
Hilltop friends are starting to look real suspicious up there.
Yeah, I would suggest getting ready.
Yeah, the guys to our west, they have a red cam light as well. They might be signaling.
Yeah, I agree. Be ready. Do remind everyone that we only fire upon people that fire at us.
Bertha has eyes on multiple civilians gathering on the road.
Copy that. Let's find a secure position for now and see if Anton can figure out what's happening.
Man with a gun outside the building on bearing 28.
Copy that. Bertha will hold her.
Proceed with caution.
Bertha will set up here and cover.
Also, don't forget to eat and drink.
Bertha has eyes on the red cam light at 3:30.
understood
Heinrich, this is Bertha. Oh, sorry, I meant the other. What the fuck is Robin here?
Fritz.
Fitz, Bertha has eyes on building 330 with the red cam light.
Copy that. Heinrich, this is Fitz. We are close to the compound. We have multiple people gathering. Civilians with weapons standing all around the compound. Copy that. Both squads copy.
Understood.
Copy.
Copy that. Anton, also make sure that your north is secure. Bertha, could you maybe see if this southern compound can be searched by a few of your men. Bertha, did you read?
This is Anton. We're posting 2 guys like on our flank, and they're just making a short trench.
That's the civilians making a short trench?
No, we're making a short trench. Just because I've posted 2 guys on their own near the road.
Anton, be careful. Heinrich, this is Fitz. Heinrich, this is Fitz. We have multiple chem lights being lit around the area. The situation seems to get more threatening by the second. Do you advise us to proceed? Copy that. Bertha, we're moving back to Anton, and we're gonna move back to the AFOB. Double time. Bertha, come on, we're moving out.
Right.
Shot fired, be careful.
Anton's completely surrounded.
Anton, dig in. Heinrich, we are getting shots. Are we to shoot at everyone with guns? Copy that. Bertha, we're moving to the north for now.
Bertha copies.
Havada.
Anton, how are you doing? Take it out, Steve. Technical coming in from the south.
Havada. خشاب بزن. منتظرم.
Anton, still up?
I'm back up. Everyone else in my squad is down apart from Marie.
We are trying to come close to you.
Bertha
Bertha?
has a good print.
Copy that. Copy that. Bertha, we need to start heading north.
Bertha has infantry squad bearing 160 behind us.
Waiting. Understood. We'll go. Copy that.
Alright, this fits. We are under heavy fire. Once Anton is surrounded, we are trying to regroup, but we'll need assistance.
Copy that.
This is Bertha. I think Fritz is down. We don't have eyes on him and we're falling back.
Heinrich, this is Fritz. I'm back up. Trying to regroup with the squad first, and then we'll fall back. Anton is still surrounded in the middle of this village with wounded. No chance of us moving from our current position. Can you move into assist, Anton?
Was that for Bertha?
That was indeed for Bertha.
I mean, we've got conflicting orders. My team is already going east, you know, because we got told to run.
Copy that. Let's see if you can at least hold there, and we'll see if we can get Bertha out with the cure.
Friendly APC is here. They'll probably get Anton out.
Yeah, just hold your position, regroup the squad, because the rest is okay.
Chopper here.
Ready. Awaiting orders. Roger that.
Marking position of wounded with green smoke. Copy. But never mind, the green smoke ricocheted and went like 100 meters over towards your position. Wounded here.
He keeps pushing me off. Holy shit, man.
Honey, can you regroup with whatever people you've left?
Bertha, this is Fitz.
Go for Bertha.
We are moving to your position, then we'll fall back to FOB.
Copy that. I'm sending some of my guys over to secure the field. I'll wait here.
Copy.
Just set up around halfway and some cover. The other team is coming to wrong radio.
Command, this is Fitz. Heinrich, this is Fitz. We have multiple men KIA. We are trying to retreat with what remains to the FOB.
Copy. Will go.
Okay, we have regrouped. We'll be moving towards the FOB.
This idea, you want us to climb the wall, or do we need to go to the end?
We can climb the wall. Command, are we to just retreat and relax, or? Heinrich, this is Fitz. When we return to FOB, are there any further orders? Copy that.
Do you want squad members to HQ or everyone?
Both.
Copy.
On the way.
Hello there. Take a quick piss, I'll be right back.
On the way.
It's a change training, you know? Ooh. No, I died. Yeah. I got killed.
No, I don't know.
Senor Porosis.
It's such a boomer. It's brilliant, honestly.
Alright, I'm back. Yeah, I'm here alone. It's good at spoon.
Look, hey, look, hey.
With the
It's
major,
all
sorry.
All about hardcore parkouring nowadays.
Probably.
Stop hurting yourself.
I finally get my UPCs.
I dropped down off the Hester.
There was another oop.
Now in
I get in
oh.
here.
My guy's a pussy.
Wait.
Look,
Like,
guns
do you
away.
have a crew yet, Ralph? 'Cause, like,
Fucking go quicker, come
There
on.
again, honey?
you have a crew yet?
Oh my
Is
god.
it still just
Oh
you?
my god.
I don't know. What did I know of at least?
I was AI APCs, that's why.
Fucking move.
Punk.
Move.
I'm
Move.
like, this is fist reporting.
Move,
Race
please.
the same.
Move,
What does the dog say?
Are you trying to
always
speak?
toning.
That's not
No,
even
we're still
me.
missing a few guys. Actually,
He shouted at me, so I stopped walking.
He's an old man. Give him a break.
And he's Navy, he doesn't really do land.
There's not a lot of Haskell.
I don't even do the Navy today,
Just looks
Just
very
drown.
confused at them going, "Hmm?"
Hey, let porn open over your laptop. It's a CSAT logo.
With any
Wait,
spies
were
there.
you like not hit at all?
Are we the bad guys?
that's red, just like the camel eyes.
Yeah, no, I'm blocking. I don't know why. I'm just.
Yes, command, proceed.
You think
Briefing. Quiet.
I'm here.
Slumbo is here.
I'm waiting on one person. My green team just ran off. Don't know why. Matthew, you okay?
That's red, that's blue team now.
I know. I mean, green team is still in the vicinity. Matthew's not even here.
Whoa.
Copy.
Hey, Jess.
Oh yeah.
It's going to become a clusterfuck quickly.
We'll try it.
Oh boy.
Okay, everyone switch to frequency 100.
Okay, well,
Make use of
technically
additional
you're in
channels.
command now, so.
Get out of the way, Psycho.
Whoa. Get out of the way, please.
Just put a gun.
Are you gonna set them up? Because technically you're in command.
I can't get out of the way.
It's still your show, though.
Or I think I should.
Although
He's
he's the
the-
major
he's the
with at his
additional
base.
channel.
Correct. He is the major asshole.
But chopper 2.
I am outranked now.
Okay.
Well, wait.
We are Bertha.
What are you?
Copy that. Is
Guy,
that it?
I'm here.
Okay.
I haven't
Yeah.
done
You've heard the major, let's move out, let's go.
But do
Rates and Gustafsson.
Mariachi.
Northwest.
Log, you got
I'm
to the
gonna
south,
go
down.
Marine
No,
base,
I'm getting
to
in
the
by
west
several.
one, and
Come on, side,
me,
love boy. I would suggest as everyone staying on their own frequency, and then we can talk over the long range, but yeah.
Search the additional
channels.
south. No.
Oh,
south.
copy that.
Where you want me?
We could do that. Long range, short range internationals.
I bet you're you and I on the west, right?
He's probably
It's gonna
gone
be
to the
so much
south
harder.
already.
Got it.
That way's better.
Yeah.
Steve, I want you basically in one of the places where you can have a 360, call out everything to us so we can see it coming. Both squads, we also have an additional medic that can basically support wherever needed.
Additional, huh?
Well, technically.
Yeah, no, to be fair.
It's just you can now just run around and go to both squads. I still feel like the stamina
I'm
is
at
a
the
bit low.
southeast tower.
That's the only thing. Yeah, you still get tired really quickly. Even slow running, you get tired. Which is the biggest squad? Okay, good.
I think my squad has 7, so it's got 2 per thing, and then I'm just going to be like sort of wandering around.
Bertha also has 2 men per tower. At least that's if everyone runs to their assigned tower.
Copy that. Minsky, maybe stick with Steve for now until needed.
Copy that.
Shots.
We got shots on the northeast side here.
The negative that Bertha taking contact from the north.
Our friendlies are engaged.
Well, it's technically your show, but I'll also do some things. You're the major, it's your compound. Oof, oof. Why did I just get hurt? What the hell? Okay. Did not expect that. Should be stitched. I'm not stitched, I think. Okay, well, I'll visit Minsk.
Bertha has engaged and dealt with multiple technicals on the road.
Copy that, Anton.
Anton's taking some contact from the southeast on a sort of a
Cop.
Enemy combatants direct south. Marachi, Vark, you guys are visual? Negative.
Well, what's the thing
Should
with
be like 100 to 200 meters out of your
stitching?
location.
Like in base, will we just get stitched? Ah.
You want me to mark them with tracers south?
Yeah, eyes on. More like push on.
Boom. Where's the medical tent? To the north? Alright. Okay, thank you. Steve, you still good? I hear something heavy inbound
We
from the
still have like
northwest.
friendlies fighting in that compound that we left before. So most of the fighting is. Oh wait, what is that? Hold.
BMP west.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, BDRM 274. I'm gonna find the position where I can take a shot at
So
it.
we need space up on that.
Yeah, he's working on it.
red smoke south.
Be advised, Bertha has a truck to the north.
Did anyone pop red smoke?
Negative.
Everyone get down, get down.
Taking shots from the south, probably. No,
Heinrich, I figure I don't have to tell you what's happening. Command, one of the cars has got shot by the mortar fire.
Be advised, I need a medic up in the northern bunker. My medic just went down.
I think Han is down.
Also, western bunker is also down.
Han about her? Okay.
Honey, how is your medic doing? Anton, how's your medic doing?
Murray, do you have your eyes on Han about her?
Command, we have Anton also down. Both medics are running around, but we're gonna need eyes on the south.
Bertha medic is up.
Heinrich, we've now lost all of our small vehicles. Heinrich, do you know the frequency for Anton's short range?
Does anyone copy on this channel?
Yes.
Where's... Oh, never mind. Badger just out. Medic is not needed anymore. We're gonna be on the ammo west. I just can't get a clear shot with the Panzerfaust.
Copy that. Okay, then you can take it back. Lombok, do you have your AT?
I'm just gonna try again.
Bertha?
Bertha, that's a negative on AT.
Anton, do you have AT? Anton, this is Fitz.
Yes, what is it?
Do you have AT?
Yeah, we do. We're working with them right now. Where is threat?
Okay, you heard it. Get him over there.
We're really trying, but it keeps hitting the bunker that Space is in with a like missile or something.
Copy that. We might have to send some units from both squads to check out the west and clear that for now.
That bunker is being reoccupied.
Morgan Mariachi.
Copy. Steve is also on his way. He has armor-piercing shots in his sniper rifle. You'll see if he can do something.
Whatever the fuck it was, it's dead. Smith got it.
Good job, Anton. Let's get everyone back in their original positions. Make sure that everyone's still up.
Courage is down.
Anyone have any members down?
Bertha's good.
Copy that.
I think Mariachi is down in my squad, but apart from that, like, most of us just, like, died and respawned pretty quickly.
Copy. Both squads, we're under mortar fire again. Get into cover. Both squads also don't forget to eat.
Am I the only AT in the team, by the way?
I have a fire forget on me.
Copy.
But I'm on the southeast side, so.
Bertha has a technical bearing 230.
Standing by. Standing
Technical coming in from the west.
Understood. 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 Awaiting order.
We're still getting... Never mind.
On the way. Fahmidam.
Copy that. If anyone needs healing, remember that you have to move to the medical tents, so now's the time.
Southeast, sour copy.
Copy that.
Bertha copies.
And some copies.
Didn't even fire a bit.
Central Europeans reporting in.
That was fucking awesome.
Didn't do much.
The Central
I have
European
figured out that
reporting
I
in.
should not carry
Yeah.
as much ammo as
Of
I'm
course.
carrying.
So awesome. Look at this dude.
I have fired
what
one
about-
clip. Sole mission.
Did any of you see an enemy?
I fired 2 entire bags of ammunition. No reason.
Yeah, I saw you.
I didn't. What the fuck?
Oh shit.
Did
Everyone here, Lambo?
I know, waiting for. I think everyone is here now, or on the tent, or.
What's this? Kudos.
On the tent. Where's Gustav?
Yeah,
What's Gustav
is
doing?
coming in from the southeast. I don't know what he's doing.
Okay. Everyone's here, Major.
Football's coming home.
Well, let's go to sleep.
No jerking off.
Yeah, that's not an order you can get.
That's illegal.
What an hour?
I don't think we were actually done, okay?
Oh no! We're not done yet. You idiots. Who did that?
We weren't done yet.
Who fucking did that?
Ow.
Who did that?
Does anyone here have the balls to admit that they throw a grenade?
I did not.
Robin, are you
I
saying
do have
thank
balls,
you
but-
for protecting me?
I don't have grenades.
Reload.
I don't have space for anything but ammo.
To the aid station.
Robin, I only got my headache.
Jesus!
God damn it.
My turn.
He lost
It looked like a dismissal.
No one has the balls to admit to the fucking grenade, right?
Now we're on the
Those are the mortars.
Broken arrow! Broken arrow!
Everyone quickly
Who the fuck
re-equip if
threw
you
that
need it. Go
grenade?
to the medical tent if you need it.
I'm sure
We take our positions again?
Must
have, like,
Negative, not pick up
Negative, I don't think
positions.
so.
Spoon,
get
do you
here.
do we have
Unfortunately, I was like
fucking Heinrich?
running
Do we
out, so
have
I didn't catch
positions?
it. But who the hell threw that?
I'm so not used
You're
to
a
fucking.
retard.
Stapel aufmachen.
It's this village.
Where's the trucks gonna be in the northeast? Copy that.
Is that village to the?
Everyone, these are our orders. Like heal, rearm, and then
I cannot see you
report
march
at
if you
the
place
eastern
them.
gate. As soon as
Oh, over
everyone's there,
there.
I'll give
Oh,
a quick
okay. Wait.
briefing.
Yep. Okay. Copy.
The right?
Look at your men ready. Oh,
We're
both
already
squads
doing
leader
that, don't
here.
worry. You guys are rearming and shit, so.
I think very basic. We can just if we hold around here. Have Berta go to the southern position and then Anton to the northern position. And just clear them systematically. Where the fuck did Honey go?
Probably to rearm.
I went towards the barracks to brief my men. I thought we were done.
okay.
Yeah, do you agree, Lambo?
I don't have to agree. I just have to say, sure, yes, sir. You know, like.
Technically not, because these are also your men. And we do.
Yes, I will. Like my plan is, I'll move to this compound, and then I'll push up to the.
Yeah. Okay. I'll let you guys do.
Who else?
Well, deciding how and what.
I like I'm taking this. Bertha, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I like the plan. Now you need Honey to sign off on it.
Honey, you also agree to the plan?
Yes.
Shut your mouth.
I'm Major.
I'm not the fucking major. What are you on about?
I'm the captain of
If
my
you're
own
done,
vehicle.
everyone
That's
to the
it's not
east gate.
here. It's on the
Say
it's on
again,
the repair
I'm back.
in the repair shop.
Do you agree to the plan? It's basically, yeah. You are taking that northern position with Anton.
Yep, sure.
Mary, can you stitch my head or done something?
Seeing as you said so nicely. No, I can't.
I forgot med tends to do that.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Fucking can't.
I don't even sound like that.
With 2 regroup positions on the map, if you both regroup there, we'll talk over the long range. If there's anything that we should call out before that, and then we'll proceed attacking.
Thank you.
Like looking at me.
I just turned around. I wasn't even.
I think I got just fragmented.
You played well, we got a scratch on my head.
You.
Bertha, leave me to quick heal.
Copy. We're being moved to the. We'll move to the gate and lined up in a
Is that a
vehicle.
new assault rifle?
Can I be the driver?
Steve,
Yeah.
you find us a car for the command, and you can drive us.
Myself.
Is it open?
Yeah, what's the deal?
I was talking to my squad.
The new optic as well is just like a.
Yeah, I've seen it 4 times. Also,
Are we heading to
stock
the
pictures.
gate?
Yeah, I'm gonna fly in.
On a budget.
I've got my
So we're moving out on foot, go to the regroup point then?
No, we are moving.
Oh, yeah.
Am I needed?
Alright, everyone, let's head to the vehicle.
Should be on the road to the, in front of the gatehouse.
Bertha, copy.
What's the vehicle we testing?
I'll probably stay in the car while you are attacking, so we'll take the armored one, the big mama.
Be advised, Anton, the cars we can use are on the road. Outside of the FOB.
User left your channel.
Copy that.
Bertha copies.
When both squads are ready, tell me and then we'll proceed to move out.
One of my team just disconnected.
Rage is that reliable soldier.
Be advised, Bertha is 1 man down, so... we'll make it work. It's not a problem.
Oh, the fiets is ready, ja.
Awaiting orders. Ready for orders.
Yeah, you're getting in the trunk, Lumbo.
I guess so. So, no, I'll just take my own car.
Sorry, my squad is in sort of disarray right now. It turns out that one of the at least one, maybe two of my squad members don't have radios, so just haven't been hearing me at all. And then, like, yeah.
Can you tell the rest of your squad to hold, Lambo?
I mean, we were free to move out whenever we wanted, so we are moving out, Robin.
That's not really what I said, but okay.
I mean, you got outranked by Spoon, so...
Lambo?
Well, when did Spoon give the order
Take
to
the fucking
move?
dingo, of course.
Yeah, my squad is ready to move, so...
Yeah, you can get some guys into ours.
I don't think there's going to be enough space in these vehicles for my squad.
We still have space.
Be advised, Bertha has reached the regroup, we're clearing it, and then we're gonna wait for Anton.
Copy that. Are we waiting for them, Badger, or are we just moving?
Be advised, Bertha is in position.
Heinrich, this is Fitz. Bertha is already in position. We are now moving with Anton to their position, dropping off one of their members, and then we'll be ready to proceed. squads, also remember that we are to retrieve the vehicles after we've taken out the mortars.
Berta copies.
Yeah, I already instructed my squad of this.
Copy that. Make sure that the surroundings are safe, Anton, and that we can proceed.
We're hearing distant gunshots.
Is any of the squads taking fire?
Negative.
Berta?
Berta's fine. It's all coming from the northeast somewhere. Don't really have eyes on it.
Well, Fitz is in position, so we'll wait for Anton and then we can move. My gunner has spotted a 50 cal position directly to the northeast, so in the middle of the compound. Be careful.
Alright, Anton is in position.
Fitz copies, then both teams proceed.
Berta copies.
Yeah, Fitz, this is Heinrich, this is Fitz. Both teams are proceeding, command will stay in the middle and we are moving in on the mortar positions. Are we to proceed and think everything is hostile in this territory? Copy that. Both squads take out anyone bearing weapons. Both squads read.
Berta reads.
Yeah, Anton hears you.
Copy.
Fitz, this is Bertha.
Reading.
I'll be taking my team a bit more right, over the line I drew. And we're gonna
Copy that.
check those buildings on the far east side, and then from there we'll push to the objective.
Copy that. Anton, you might want to slow down a bit so that they can actually catch up.
Fitz, be advised, it's gonna take a while, seeing as we run out of stamina real quickly out here.
Heinrich de Wit. Bertha is moving to that compound far south. Do you think that there's any enemies there? Copy that. Bertha, you can avoid that compound to hurry it up a bit.
I mean, I agree with you, Fitz, but I don't want to be running over an open field when there's confirmed 50 kills. So.
White smoke just popped to our position. Was that any of you?
Not Bertha.
Not Fitz.
Never mind, it was Rail.
Of course. Who else?
The thing is, Fitz, I just don't want to advance over an open field against unknown enemy, so we'll be taking the right, forest line.
Zanton, been engaged, returning fire.
Copy that, take out anything with a gun.
There's an in-place Dishka at 61 from our position.
Anton, this is Fitz.
We read you.
We are moving in to assist you. If you need us somewhere, tell us.
Understood. We're getting cover behind dirt pile, just shooting at people who are shooting at us right now.
Copy that.
Be advised, Bertha is taking fire.
Copy that. This is Fitzfinder. Both squads have been engaged. We are fine for now, but we'll proceed the attack.
Be advised, Bertha is being engaged by a reconnaissance rifle.
Copy that. Anton, if you are able, you can start pushing up. But are you in need of assistance? Fitz is heading over to Bertha.
Repeat for Bertha.
We are coming in to assist. Anton, once you're ready, you can start pushing up.
Yeah, his district gunner is refusing to die.
These are very hard terrorists.
Be advised, Fitz, we're being engaged. We don't have good eyes on it, and every time we pop over, we get engaged. So we're gonna continue northeast.
I can see Bertha is pushing up, so Anton, be ready.
By the way, is anyone else having stamina problems, or is it just Bertha?
No,
we are crawling through this field.
Yeah, that's okay. That's not just me. Just wanted to know. Because Bertha can literally only take 20 steps and then completely out of stamina. Oh boy.
I have placed 2 more markers. If we can see that both squads can reach those, then we can advance into the city without getting shot from our flanks.
I don't see your marker.
Should be able to now. I do apologize. Berta, this is Fitz. Anton, this is Fitz.
This is Anton.
Are you still crossing the open field?
Yeah, we've hit like a small snag. We're taking cover in a little bit of a ditch. I can mark our position with green if you need it.
Negative. If I'm gonna check out then how Bert is doing because I'm not getting contact. Berta, if you read, we're coming in to help you from the west.
Copy that. We have a few cute buildings that your sniper could post up on if you want.
Our sniper has a 50 cal gun now, so it goes brute. Is your squad still good, Berta?
Berta's fine, taking some sporadic light fire, but a few light casualties, but A-okay.
Copy that. Tell me when you're ready to move out to that marker, then Anton can also start moving.
Waiting.
Copy that.
Understood. Solid copy. Solid copy. Ready. Ready. On the way.
Because it wishes it was.
Be advised, there is an enemy AA location that just shot down our A-10.
Can you repeat last?
Enemy AA location somewhere to the north.
Copy that. Highness, is it fit?
Just casually walking
Something
into a
just
danger
took
zone.
out our AA. Some AA just took out a plane.
At least we're blending in with the civvies who are also casually walking around.
Stop all chat, oh my god.
Berta, if you start moving up, we can move around to your back and see if we can take out this AA.
Right, this is Anton. We just arrived outside the compound that you marked. Sounds like there are enemies inside it. We're stacked up on the outside though.
Copy that. See if you can clear it, and then I hope Bert is also moving.
To go left or right?
To your marker on the map. That line I drew was for me.
Copy that.
Heinrich, this is Fitz. Are we bombing the village or do we have air assets?
It's Anton. We made it inside the compound. Just barely.
Oh boy.
And I know what the explosions now were, Heinrich. Ah, okay, the nice Americans.
Fucking fly boys.
Copy that. We'll see if we can deal with the AA once the squads are pushing up.
Fitz, this is Bertha.
This is Fitz coming.
We're taking a quick stand break. After that, we'll be moving across open country, probably getting shot to bits. So if you could cover us, that would be very nice.
We'll do our best. Berta, this is Fitz. We are in position to assist you, so when you're ready to move up, you can go.
Berta's moving.
Get those fly boys to fuck off. We're not gonna have anything to do. They've definitely killed a civilian.
Anton has made civilian casualties.
No, Anton hasn't made civilian casualties. The F-35 made civilian casualties. We witnessed it happen.
I repeat, Anton saw civilian casualties. You just misheard me, Badger. Come on.
Fucking...
Anton, are you proceeding?
I think Anton is proceeding as fast as they can, which is snail pace, just like us.
Yeah, Anton are proceeding. We've got a gap so we're going for it.
Take out these mortars.
We got some nice green smoke popped on our position, so you can see where we are. Yeah, we'll go in.
Copy that. Anton, if you manage to clear that compound, you can start moving into Berta's compound, and Berta will approach from the south.
It's looking quite clear here.
Be advised, Bertha is taking a quick stand break and then we're going to make the last mad dash. Be advised, Bertha has reached the way marker, proceeding to clear the compound.
Copy that.
I already said I am more fit than this guy in real life. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, if you clear that compound, just move into the other one and we'll clear it together.
On madame.
Anton, this is Fitz. Anton, this is Fitz.
This is Anton.
Your compound is cleared?
It is. We're moving towards Berta's now.
Hi, this is Fitz. First compound cleared, then we'll begin to clear the last compound.
Fitz, this is Bertha.
This is Fitz.
The Bertha marker is secure. We're moving up to the next one.
Copy that. We are covering you from the east.
You will obey with
It's Anton. We've been approached by a suicide bomber.
Copy that.
Dropped
Any
him.
casualties? Any casualties, Anton?
Negative.
Copy that. We'll be moving to the north to see if we can help you out.
He didn't get to us. We shot him before he got to us.
Good job. Make sure to pee on him.
You will obey with your blood.
Heinrich, this is Fitz. Just spotted a suicide bomber. We took him out, but his explosion took out a civilian.
This is Anton. We've arrived at the mortar position.
Copy that. Let's clear the last bits of this compound and then return to FOB. Of course, make sure that you guys know.